This was supposed to take an hour, hour and a half. It's been like 3-4 hours now and I'm still here doing this. So we'll see how this goes, man.
Ah, there it is.
Is this on?
Well, let's go.
So the reason why I gotta move this brake booster over is because when I drop in the S50 motor in here, in order for it to do that, it has to be moved over half an inch. Everything that's in my way, basically right here, gotta go. Realized that I had to cut this over a little more so it can clear, so I'll grab the angle grinder, start cutting, and as you can see I got a little too carried away with the angle grinder. Damn. Oh, we back today. Remember this that I messed up? Well, yeah, it's getting fixed today. So we got my boy here, he about to hook it up, you know what I'm saying? Weld all this up, get me back in the game. Let's get it. And here we have it. Like nothing happened. Got fixed and we're here now. I also picked up a new subframe. And on the motor, I'm waiting on parts right now. I guess due to this COVID, shipping's been delayed on a lot of my parts. So I'm still waiting on the ARP head studs and some other stuff, but here the motor go. In the meantime, I figure I get some stuff welded, clean everything up, remove the head gasket, clean up under the head gasket, use a wire brush and some carb cleaner. Also, while I'm at it, move the timing over. These two are at top, so I want to clean that, then move it over, clean those. So all I gotta do is put the head gasket on, put the ARP head studs when they get here, and I'm ready. All right, so now we have it. The block is clean. Check her out. Isn't she lovely? So I got her cleaned up. Now I'm just waiting on my ARP head studs. Once that come in, put the ARP head studs on, slap the head on, start finishing this back up, man. There you have it, looking good. I got everything I need to put the head on. Only thing I'm missing is the ARP head studs. So I checked the tracking, it should be in today. But in the meantime, I figure it's a nice day outside today. I want to do something, so the E36 needs some love. So I figure I got an extra subframe. If you don't know, on the E36, the rear subframes, they go bad. The bushings over time, they rubber. So they flex, they get weak, they get brittle, and then that causes your rear end to get weak. So the best thing to do is just to change the bushings out, but to swap them with polyurethane bushings. So I got polyurethane subframe bushings from Condor Speed Shop and also differential bushings. You're gonna change this one, this one, this one, this one. It's 4 of them, and then the differential. Now I don't want to be at the house burning up fumes and all that, neighbors complaining and all that, so I'm gonna go to my boy's shop. We're gonna burn these bushings out, put them in. I might paint it, you know, clean it up a little bit. So that's what it's gonna be for today, until my ARP head studs get here. So right here we have the subframe set up. Now I just gotta burn these bushings out, so we about to get started. Let's get it. Hours later, burned some of the bushings out with the inside of the bushings. That one's still smoking. So the inside of the bushings is out. Now I gotta finish the rest of this, just see what I'm gonna do. Probably burn some more off, cut in here, and hit them out. This was supposed to take an hour, hour and a half, but it's been like 3-4 hours now and I'm still here doing this, so we'll see how this goes, man. All right, so it's late now. It's about 10 o'clock. Man, we've been working getting these bushings out. Finally, thanks to Enrique, good looking out, homie. Victor, good looking out, homie. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the fourth one I did. I'm proud to say I did one by myself because a lot of y'all may not have an Enrique or a Victor. You may not have that. You may want to do it by yourself. It's gonna take a little longer, but it was getting late. We got these 4 out. Now we got one more, which is the differential bushing. So let's hope this goes by easy. And it's out. Woo! All right, now it's time to install these bushings. All right, that's it. So we're done. Finally got them in. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the diff one. So all ready to go. Thanks to the homies. Victor, thank you, dog. Yeah. Enrique, thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Bro. And you know, it took longer than it normally would. I was supposed to get a lot of other stuff done today, but I didn't. But that's all right. We're gonna hop on it tomorrow morning. It was hot outside. I'm sweating. I figure I might as well start working since I'm already sweating. So now I'm gonna take this apart, start cleaning it up, get it ready. Can't have no dirty subframe, man. Just a little elbow grease and look, it's clean, so I don't have to paint it, so that's good. All the bushings are changed. Now I'm gonna change these bushings, all those are gonna get changed, but that's later. For now, everything's done, cleaned up. Now I can work, my hands won't be getting dirty every time I touch it. I finally got all the parts I need to put the head on. So let's check it out. Block right here, got the head, fresh from the machine shop, decked, hot tanked. Got the copper spacer for the head gasket. Got the actual head gasket. Look at the cut rings right there. ARP head studs, torque wrenches, copper gasket spray for the gasket, carburetor cleaner, clean some stuff up, duster. I got everything I need. Now let's get busy. All right, so for the copper spacer, we're gonna spray it with this. Let it sit for 15 minutes. Then we're gonna put it on the block. Alright y'all, quick PSA. When installing the head on the front timing case cover, when you put RTV sealant, use red, not blue. Only reason why I use blue is because I gotta take this off and I gotta change the front seal and 2 gaskets. So I just use blue in the meantime because it's temporary. And to me, the blue is like a paste. You can just wipe it off and it comes off. If I use red, it would have took 100 years for it to come off. And another thing, the reason why I didn't do this first, instead of putting the head gasket on, is because the head gasket came before this came. So I figured I'd give y'all something to kick back and watch in the meantime while I wait on this. So do not use blue, use red. I just use this for temporary purposes. So now we at day 3. Remember when I put the head on day 1, I said you torque it down to 35 foot-pounds. So day 1 is 35 foot-pounds. Then day 2, you double check, make sure it's still at 35 foot-pounds. Then you go to 65 foot-pounds. Day 3, you double check, make sure it's at 65 foot-pounds. Then you loosen it, then you torque it back down to 65 foot-pounds. Then double check, make sure it's at 65. Then you go down to the final setting, which is 85 foot-pounds. Then the gasket should be seated. But keep double checking in between to make sure it's still at 85. It's 3 days. This is day 3. I've been up in the middle of the night, tightening these bolts, trying to get it right. Now it's right. It's daylight.
I'm not a rapper.
I feel like it's a better time for me to show you in the daylight. So there it is. Now it's just timing that I gotta do, put the gears back on, put the cams back on, and we'll go from there. So that's it for today, y'all. Peace. I know when I be saying torque, it sounds like twerk, but I really mean torque, not twerk. To twerk or to twerk. But you know I mean torque, right?